I've run lots of creative writing projects with children, and what was interesting was the mix of fact and fiction, and we were asking children to themselves be historians and be archaeologists and look at objects.
So when I saw the map of Fenland, it made me think about like where I live and everything, and all the history that's been like passed. It makes me feel like I'm like a historian, I think it's called, where you like write about the past. I like it because my imagination can go wild.
We have been working with young people from across the region. We have Fenland objects.
When I feel inside my story, I feel happy and fun because I have the power to change it and control it.
It's about the children having purpose when they write, but we want them to have a stimulus, something that sparks the imagination in order to create sustained pieces of writing that the children feel are real.
We read all the stories, but we had to select a certain number because we couldn't fit them all in the show. We needed to get a range of stories that spoke about the different elements of the Fen landscape, and of course different types of stories, funny, romantic, epic, poetic.
And as if by magic, he produced a pair of fen runners.
Fen runners!
Just like they used in the olden days.
What I love about these stories is that the children have come up with ideas, characters, turns of phrase that we as theatre makers could never have come up with. For example, the living no matter what eel.
The slippery devil, where did you go?
Hello, I'm the living no matter what eel. What's your name?
I'm Bob.
Ooh, nice to meet you, Bob.
And I was like, I want to write a story about one of those eels. And then I just thought of who the character should be, like Bob.
They swim, 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 swim. They smell the food. Swim inside, up.
And I thought of what the eel should be like. I feel like it should be a special eel. So I thought of the living no matter what eel.
Watching her face genuinely as her words came to life is something that I'll never forget, and something that she won't ever forget either.
And that's a story of friendship, self-reliance, and it speaks about the water and the land and the environment, and it's timeless.
They've generally stayed true to the historical facts, but they've added extra to it. They've made them more personable. A lot of our objects, we know when they were made, by whom and whereabouts they were made, but other than that, the provenance is quite vague, and so there are no deep stories about it, and they're kind of filling in the gaps.
An Anglo-Saxon brooch, and it was believed to be awarded to a man named Thomas Hickathrift.
I think it's probably right to say it's inspiring.
There's a giant.
A giant?
Giant?
Yeah, a giant. He's come out of the wash, he's gone through the forest, and now he's blocking the road.
So the musical aspect of creating that atmosphere within the yurt, the special place of the performance, starting from the outside, transporting the children into this past time, and the historical elements. There were so many aspects of it that were so cleverly interwoven.
We disguise Tom as a baby.
It's just something that I want to encourage other schools to do, to work with these actors, and going forward we would really like to roll it out across all of our schools in the Trust.
This makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, then shut up!
No, I don't.
I really liked it because everything was beautiful and imaginative.
It is a way to work, it's a way to inspire children, and I thank Michael and his team very much for it.
It was just so creative and entertaining, and I just couldn't stop watching it. It was just so good.